And thank you for joining me, the Oracle of Apollo, Dominique Rivera. And I thank you today for coming and joining us on our Wednesday night broadcast. Today, I have a fantastic supernatural story time with my guest, Romina Guerrero. And as always, water from the divine, this Aquarius brings you blessings with your midweek check-in. So stay tuned to the end of the segment and find out what energy is in store for the rest of your week. Cheers to you. All right. And of course, as always, I have a great show planned out for you guys today. We're going to be starting off bringing Romina on and then getting into the good news for the day. We're also going to be doing our intuition building psychic challenge, helps build your intuition and your strength, as well as the divine experience where you get to kind of let go of some energy with me while we give you a 1-minute divine experience. And before we bring on Romina, I want you guys to know that every week you have the opportunity to win a free reading with me, the Oracle of Apollo. All you have to do to be able to qualify is share this live feed or the replay, comments that you've shared this live feed or replay, and then email me at divineencounters@e360tv.com, and that will qualify you. And if you want to learn with me, study with me, or learn about more services that you can get with me, check me out here at howwellness.com or meetup.com/awaken Philadelphia. And without further ado, let's get the girl of the hour in here, Romina. But first, I think she's down the hallway. Hello, Romina. Thank you for being here on Divine Encounters.
How are you, Dominic? I'm so happy to see you again.
I'm happy to see you today, too, my beautiful soul sister. We had an amazing adventure back in last November at the Omega Institute. We both took some great training with James Van Prague, and it was absolutely amazing.
It was, yes.
So tell us a little bit about who your beautiful face is. Who are you? Let us all know. We all want to know.
Well, first of all, I want to say that we did some exercises back then with James, and I did exercises with you, with Andrea, with many more, and I met you from the inside out. And I just want to say, for everybody who don't know you, that you're a lovely, lovely person, and I wish you nothing but the best always.
Oh, thank you so much.
That I saw it. Okay, so you are having a sister always, forever in me.
Oh, that makes me want to cry. That's so beautiful. Thank you. I feel so honored and humbled. We're starting off Divine Encounters with tears in our eyes today. How beautiful.
Yes, but happy tears.
Happy tears.
Happy tears.
So tell us about you, Romina.
Well, my name is Romina Guerrero. I am Argentinian, and I've been learning about energies, different methodologies of how to increase your energy, work with energy in a healthy way for well-being, for discovering new techniques since like 4 years ago. So that's why we met. I'm here, I guess.
Oh, that's so wonderful. So if you guys want to check out what Romina does, you guys can check her out there, her handle at the bottom. This is the first time I learned how to make this overlay. So Romina gets special overlay here in Divine Encounters. And you can check her out at Romina Guerrero, which is great and good. So we're happy just to have you here. I feel very privileged to have you here. Let's jump into, I feel so good. We might as well just jump into the good news.
Yeah. For me, this has been a discovery for my own wellness. So once that I learned all the wonders of energy, I wanted to help whoever wanted my help, friends and family. So I don't have a website currently. I'm working on it, but I do receive people weekly at my house, or I go to their locations. Those who can't walk or they're handicapped. So basically, I can say that I help with energy balancing, distressing, harmonious, and spiritual meditations and things like that. And I do work with stones, and I like to paint, and
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
yes, just so that was a little bit about me, and I wanted to share about a story that it was very hard on myself, but it was very very beautiful.
And
Uh,
we're going to have to hold on that story. You
okay,
guys are going to have to tune in,
okay,
sit down, be quiet, listen to this story that's about to come to you. But let's get into the good news first. And then we're going to come right back and see what Romina's story is. So let's do it. Yes. Because you guys know we always have to start off every show with some good news. Okay, so today is, let's see if we can get this card nice and big. Fantastic. Boom, boom. Come on, card. Here we go. All right, we have the blossoming card. My fan is on, so she's kind of dancing around for you guys right here. Um, this is Aurakura. And basically, the message from her today, the good news today is you are getting started. So have the patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. In many ways, you are like a flower bud who is ripe and ready to open and grow. Don't try to rush this process, as it's a part of your beautiful path. Enjoy learning new knowledge and skills. Take your time to gather new ideas. Nurture your body with plenty of fresh air, sunshine, water, and healthful foods. Soon enough, you'll get the unmistakable signal that it's time to put your learning into action. Spend time along the flowers or work with your flower essence and oils to support your growth process. Slow down, have patience, get involved with gardening, use aromatherapy and our flower essence. And about Aurekura. Aurekura is a Celtic and Germanic goddess who multitasks as Earth Mother deity, a fairy queen, and also a bridge between earthly life and the hereafter. She helps us put our goals and challenges into perspective so that we don't needlessly stress ourselves. Call upon her for emergency money or help in manifesting. She's especially fond of assisting artists and inventors. Hey, we're back. Hello, Romina. We are back. Let's put you back on here now. This is a very good card for today. It's full moon today, out of all things. We have all that beautiful potential energy right there, ready for us to tap into it. And basically, we just got a goddess mother who was like, hey, I'm here to help you manifest, and I have it in plenty supply.
beautiful.
So let's get into your story now. And for you guys at home, share this. Somebody else may need to hear the message that is coming through Romina today. So share this, start a watch party, let tag people you know, because it's about to get real. I'm going to go ahead and let Romina segue into this next one.
Well, thank you. I'm just here to share my experiences, speaking from my heart. I mean, no disrespect to anybody's beliefs. So you don't have to believe me. I'm just sharing my story. So, regarding meditation and looking for inner peace, I discovered that connecting with your inner self, with your higher self, is the best thing that you can do for yourself, for your peace of mind and clarity. So once that I began doing that, I started seeing, I began having visions, and I began experiencing things that they were going to happen in the future that I wasn't sure what was that about, and I was not going to try to give energy to that because some of the things that I was seeing, they were not pretty at all regarding family situations, personal situations. So one of those images came with my mom's passing, and she was together with my sister. And for me, that was too much to take in. And so I began my search with other people who they do the same type of work, but they are very experienced. They've been doing it for 30, 40 years. So
When you say it was too much to take in, was the vision too much to take in, or the passing of your mom, which would
well,
be
you know, I lost my sister in 2016, and that was terrible for everybody in the family. For me, it was the worst thing in my life. It destroyed me completely. One of the reasons why I began so diving into energy and spirituality and trying to be fine, and I wanted to get out of the trauma. So by then, seeing my mom being gone, it was like too much. I'm like, what is this? Am I being interfered? Is this my own mind? What is going on? I need help. I need help.
so
So
you saw the passing of your mom before the passing of your mom?
I saw actually my mom hanging out with my sister in a
Oh,
place. Yes, that both of them, they looked beautiful and happy and smiling, and they came to talk to me. And I knew in my heart, because I am developing, and I guess we all have this. I am not speaking like I am it. No, not at all. We all have this gut feeling.
yes.
So I did have that cellular knowing that they were both in another place. They were both past. So I knew right in there. I was crying in this vision because I just knew both they were not in this plane.
Wow.
So yes. So that's why actually we met, because I went to look for James Van Prague, the best
Oh,
one. Yes, and I wanted to know if that was going to really happen. And unfortunately, he didn't see it, but it did happen. And then I began having visions of cherry trees with the
okay.
blossom in spring. And so I was very fearful, because once that those things they start to come true, then you don't know if you're receiving them to stop it, to change it, to do what. So I kept going to people who they have a lot of experience, and then they explained to me it is because you are going to take it worse than when you took your sister's passing. So they're trying to help you.
Support you
Yes.
by preparing you.
Right. And all of this was happening with my higher self, only connecting with my soul family. So I was not receiving people talking to me. I was having, yes, images, but at the same time, it was always connecting with them. So I was, of course, skeptical, because you don't want to believe it. But
Right.
and on April, the day before my mom passed, I went for a walk with a friend of mine near my house, and there were so many cherry trees blossomed. And I
Wow.
was just thinking, oh my God,
That
please
just gave me
don't.
goosebumps all the way up and down my body.
Yes. And believe you me, I told everybody. I told everybody who will um, understand that I'm not crazy. But I was just trying to, sometimes we need witnesses to all of this.
Yes. Yes, we
And
do need
so,
witnesses. That way you can express to them what you're feeling and what you're recognizing, but to also validate life for you that these things are happening around you and that they have weight and it's okay to feel whatever it is that you're feeling during that time.
right, and then you don't have ill intent. Like you don't
Right.
want to bring down anybody with bad news, but God forbid I will tell my dad what if mom leaves? Please know that this is happening to me. I don't know if this will come true, but let's try to love her as much as we can and do everything that we believe to be good for her and for
Yeah.
ourselves. So the day after she passed,
Wow.
and
Sorry
after
to hear that.
that, now when I see things, I just breathe deeply and just try to find more signs if it is something that I should share or not. Why do I see it? What does that mean? You know, it's the investigations. I'm always investigating and sharing because that's the way how I'm learning with this.
But I also feel like this you're saying I just breathe, but I also feel like that's your mother. I feel the energy now. I feel like that's your mother encouraging you. I can kind of see her like her hands placed on your shoulder, kind of like but not in English. Like calm down, like breathe. And I can see her supporting you there. So I feel like this is a nudge from her too to get you to get centered and allow you to be I'm getting a thumbs up from her. To get you back to center and allow you to be present with her. And you have a lot of her you have on her unwavering support, and I'm actually seeing the infinity symbol
Mm-hmm.
forever and
Mama,
ever for all
keep
eternity.
proud, Dominic.
What?
Yes, it is true. I mean, it is true. I am seeing a lot of things that they are very hard to explain, and I always ask for, help or support. So,
and it's difficult what you've gone through, but that time, that little window that you were given to show up, you were kind of given like this moment like, hey, you have a chance to show up and we really want you to, and you it sounds like you did. And I feel like as children, all we can do is honor our parent and love them as best as we can. And during that time of transition, to let them know that they were a good parent to us and that we love them. So I feel like that in itself was a huge blessing for you.
yes, I mean, I was more prepared. It was not expected, like with my sister. So I was able to not crumble so much. So, I mean, I do believe that having these types of experiences, they're so hard on ourselves. And people think that we just want to, I don't know, just play God or
Get
just, yeah, get
attention.
attention. Like, no, this is not the case. We just we just give our hearts, and people sometimes don't know that.
This is true. This
Yeah.
is very true. And when we do give our hearts, and this is a difficult path for anybody who's currently developing or attempting to develop, and not so much that it's scary. It's just so new and we don't know what to make of it. It's like it's so much. It can be overwhelming. Even if you had a lot of options of good food, it would still overwhelm you,
Yes.
even if you liked everything on the menu. Just
Yes.
there's too many possibilities.
Yes, I was having the previous 5 days, I was having dream by dream of being to weddings, which I was always outside of the wedding. And,
Mm,
I have many girlfriends that we share our dreams and we believe to know some of the meanings of them. And one of the ones that we're so sure with the wedding, I mean, just for my girlfriends and I don't know if that's for everybody else, but my girlfriend, every time she dreamed of a wedding, somebody passed, unfortunately.
I've
And
heard
so,
that too.
yes,
Mhm.
and I was having dreams of myself being outside with girlfriends in a wedding, never making it on time to the wedding, just hanging out like on the park. And I knew there was a wedding happening, but I was not in it. So I guess somehow I was getting this information in where you're not gonna make it
Wow.
because Corona happened, so I couldn't travel. I was gonna travel by April because it's also the birthday of my sister, so I wanted to be home, but I couldn't travel anyway. So I was with love. I was being shown what was going to happen without showing me like this, like here's what's going
Yes.
to happen. Take it. No, I
They're
was.
showing you in a compassionate way.
Yes, yes, yes. So that's
Wow.
what happened. Yes.
That's powerful. I have goosebumps all over. I really do. But Romina, you do have another story for us. We do. We have a two-part story today, or two-part story today that she is going to go ahead and jump into. But I feel like since we have so much energy that has risen up through this story, let's go ahead and do the 1 minute divine experience. And if you have never been here before, welcome, first of all. And I hope you click that follow button here on Facebook, Divine Encounters E360 TV, and or my YouTube channel, The Oracle of Apollo. And I go live stream every Wednesday and Sunday night at 7 p.m. And what you're about to experience right now is called the Divine Experience Moment. I'm going to send you 1 minute of Reiki, and you're going to close your eyes, put your palms face up on your lap. But before we do that, everyone at home watching, go ahead into the comment section right now. From 1 to 10, what is your energy like right now? 1 being not that great, and 10 being I am so super high that I can just jump up and down on my couch. So go ahead in the comment section right now, because we have to gauge, so that way we can have a fair understanding of how much better we got after the divine experience. How about you, Romina? Where are you at from 1 to 10 right now?
I am at 10.
I'm gonna fly off the handle.
After crying. No, I am at 10. I'm at 10.
Okay, and I'm at a good healthy 8. I know where this is leading though, because I always start off at an 8 and then it just goes crazy. What about you guys at home? Where are you at from 1 to 10? Let's give some gauges here. And let's go ahead, put your phones down. You shouldn't be looking at me anymore. Close your eyes, take a breath in, and we're going to start. And your eyes should be closed now. And just breathing in beautiful, loving, light energy now into you. Let your crown chakra open and it's clearing. Let your third eye open. That's between your eyebrows. And just let these little windows open, and whatever is behind them, let them fall away. Coming down to the throat. Let this little window open, and whatever is behind it, let it fall away. Coming down into the heart. Opening this little window, whatever is behind it, let it fall away. And continue to breathe love and light into your stomach now. And open this little window and let it fall away. This is your solar plexus chakra coming down 2 fingers beneath your belly button. We're at the sacral. Open this little window and let whatever is behind it fall away. And finally, at the pelvis area, the root chakra, open this little window and let everything fall away. And then take 1 big breath in and breathe it out. And visualize all of this fluid, nastiness, what no longer serves you, going down a drain, like when you're in the shower. Let it all go down the drain. Send it down, down the drain. And with that, we thank you for this 1 minute divine experience. Open your eyes, come back to the here and the now. And hi, May. I did see you yesterday, and I wasn't feeling good yesterday about we had a Violet Zoom conference thing yesterday, and I had to cancel it. But it's coming back up. Letitia says she is at a 6, was at a 6. Now you guys are going to put in the comment section, where are you at now after your 1 minute divine experience? Because I'm at a 10. Nelsita was at a 5. I'm at a 10 for sure. I'm about to jump out of this chair. Just woo! So go ahead right now in the comment section. Just gauge yourself, scan yourself from top to bottom, and let me know where you're at. 10 being absolutely fantastic, perfect. 1 being not that great. And let's just see what that 1 minute of energy did for you. Gabriela says she is at a 10. Woo, 10. There's a 10 energy party happening. Michael Richardson, he's at a 10. Oh, I am loving this right now. So that is fantastic. We have that energy party happening. How cool is that? And we do this twice a week. So, come back and get your fixed. All right, Romina, let's jump into your Aw, let's jump into your second story. Romina's going to give us a little bit of lessons about some things that she's experienced and how you can overcome them like her.
Well, I just was going to share the beings that I've seen, the ones that they were very powerful, and they made me want to investigate more and learn more. And again, this is information. I'm not going to talk about if the being is negative or positive, and none of that. We're just now showing that they exist in my reality, and I wanted to share that. So the one that it shocked me the most that I saw with my eyes open, and I saw it on a friend of mine. We were gathered on a meditation class, and we were practicing how to see our auras. So the person who was our teacher, who's a martial arts expert, said, focus in here. And with the eyes open, all of us, we were around 6, 7.
Okay.
And yeah, so then I saw this being. Again, this is just a being that might look a little maybe
Not so cuddly.
not so cuddly. But I just wanted to share that I saw him alive, and I saw him with my eyes open, and I screamed, not scared. I was like, and everybody's like, what? And I'm like, I just told him, I see something that is not from this world on you. It was on him, like a holographic image, but it was alive. Because I was able to see everything. I wanted to explain with images how I saw. I saw that being, not exactly that one, but it looked exactly that one, like that one. And he was wearing this type of outfit. Where is it? Here? But it had this color. It was orange, dark orange.
Okay.
And he was with the eyes open all the time. I saw it for around, I will say, a minute and a half, because I will do this. I will open my eyes, I will close my eyes, and I will tell everybody, you guys don't see this? And
I mean, you're just like blinking, like, is it going to go away?
It's just that I've never seen something so real and with the eyes open and in front of everybody. And I just couldn't understand what was happening. And then the teacher, he said, don't worry about it. It's just for you to see it. Just keep doing the exercise. But I was like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was beautiful. And I just want to describe the skin. It was this type of skin. And again, it might look scary for some people, but this beam was beautiful.
Was it like shiny? I feel like this probably would be a little shiny.
It did look in here. It had like, it was not what we will see in our reality, a reptilian croc. It will be very beautiful with like different tones of beige. Mm-hmm. And the skin, I was able to see it perfectly. And the being never opened the eyes. It seemed as if it was in a state of meditation. Wow. And it never saw me. And I stared at it until I didn't see it anymore. And that was one experience that after that, I just went nuts to tell everybody. I looked for information in Gnostics, and I found out about David Icke. I just did a research in where that's another story, but that's the first thing that I saw something that it changed my life.
Wow.
And
Michael Richardson said it was either reptilian or Kundalini.
For what I've learned, Kundalini is just an experience that you have on your own self in the spine, energetically. And so far myself, I'm halfway activated. I haven't had a full-blown Kundalini experience. And the being was, in fact, a reptilian. And the statue that I found, after all the research I did, I looked. The only statue that I found, it was in one of the oldest temples of Japan. Okay. And the temple is called Oryu Uji. and this is a Nara beam. So I'm sorry my English. So I want to show you, so people, if they want to look for that. And the statue disappeared. It went to a private collection, and nobody knows. So then I was like, trying to see. I wanted to go and see it because I'm like, I was so excited because it was not a statue; it was alive.
And I'm sure they knew that. That's probably why it wound up in a private collection.
Was gone, disappeared. So that was one very crazy moment. And after that, of course, with my friends, we talked and talked about it, and we did meditations about it. And but they didn't see it. I did.
Oh.
They saw my screaming and my craziness. And so I'm just I'm gonna show you a bunch of experiences that I've had, and I added images because I like to, sometimes you tell somebody, oh, I saw a UFO, and then in their image sometimes it's a negative gray or something, and no, there's so many and so many types. So I just wanted to share what I've seen myself.
Yeah.
So I was into the Pleiadian energy a lot. I resonate with their teachings, and I resonate with their healing techniques.
Can you tell the people at home who don't know what Pleiadians are?
So Pleiadians are interdimensional beings, and you have many families. You have those that they look like human, they come from the future, and you have those that they look like spaghetti. They're very tall, they're white, they have long hair, they're tall like 3 meters high.
Wow.
Some families that I have not encountered. The only, it's funny because in my classes that I took, I was doing vocals to activate energy in my vessel to do healings with stones, right? And instead of being visited by these Pleiadians that are fifth dimensional human looking like beings, I was visiting by other family of Pleiadians, but I saw only one. And
Okay.
the one that I saw was this guy.
Ooh,
This guy.
he kind of looks like the one of the beings from the Avatar movie. What do you guys think about that?
Yes, but it was so round, and his mouth, it was round like that, and he spoke to me telepathically.
Uh-huh.
But the vibration. So I wanted to, because I like to paint. I tried to paint it. It was very long. Hold on, my camera skills are awful. So it was very long, tall, skinny like a spaghetti, all blue, and it seemed to me that it was a male. And I tried to draw it myself. I did this in the resemblance of what I felt in my body. Where is the camera? Here.
Yeah, you're good there.
When I was in front of that myself, it was so small and tiny.
Did you paint these, Romina?
This one I did, yes. The other one, no. The other one I grabbed it from the internet, and I couldn't believe how perfect it is.
I understand.
And when you see a drawing, it doesn't do any justice when you see them alive. I mean, it was a real head, huge, round, not like with the way we look. It was blue, and
wow.
It emanated such an energy that I was on the floor looking at it in this state of safety and but it was so much to take in. My eyes were open like this, and he wanted to share a message. I said I was not going to talk about that. So he just wanted to say that we humans are part of God. He wanted for me to know and to understand that we are part of God, that God is real. And yes, it seems that I was maybe having doubts at the time, and he was just, you need to know. And when he spoke, it was such a high vibrational thing that my body was like all shaking.
Wow. And for you guys at home, we get this understanding that extraterrestrial is kind of just like in the movie E.T., where it's just, or we have the idea of like UFO, like Romina said, the long gray aliens. And there's so many light beings in different forms and galaxies that are willing to work with you and help you and raise your vibration through unconditional love.
Yes.
And that's what we're talking about here. This is why we want to
Right.
share this on Divine Encounters, because I
Yeah.
feel this is an important message for everyone to understand that we have so much support and we may not even understand from where or why,
Yes.
but we do.
But there, this type, because there are many families. So he wanted to convey that we need to empower ourselves. We can't expect for them to help us, even though we want to. He just wanted to say that the connection to God is in ourselves through our heart. So it was really, he was serious. He was not like, hi, because myself, I must sound like a lunatic when I see these things.
No.
Because,
Michael Richardson says, what are the animals you see when you connect? The DNA will give you a clue through meditation.
where are the animals? I don't connect to animals. I always go towards God's source, Mother Ark, Mother Father, and Christus Sophia, which they are energies. They are not beings. They are the way how I understand it is our soul blueprint comes from those realms. God is real. And you can call it different names, but it's real, and that's how you connect with that, with your own soul, and you are good. You can then the beings they will see your vibration and they will just show up to say hi.
Yeah.
You just want to make sure that you always say that you work with those that they work for unity and the freedom of humankind, and then you're safe, and then you can the good ones are going to show up, the other ones they're just they go away.
So we see this beautiful comment from May. Okay, why am I just crying? And I feel like Romina, and you can chime in on this, but I feel like when something speaks to our soul, our spirit, like in our deeper knowing, not our logical knowing, but our deepest knowing to find it true, spirit moves us closer to that. And that can feel like love, overwhelming love, and it just burst out of you like an overflow.
Well, yes, it's just that we resonate with the truth. Our heart always guide us to the truth. So when you hear somebody speak, you maybe don't understand the terms, but it is so true to your heart that your soul is like vibrating like this is it, and that's how we keep on learning, and but we're being guided by our heart.
It is, and it's so true. And talk about being guided by our hearts. Let's play a game, Romina.
Okay.
Are you ready for a game?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to challenge Romina's psychic abilities. And everyone here on Divine Encounters is psychic, even you at home. So what I want you guys to do now is take this moment and with your best ability, you are going to answer the question that I'm posing for you here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a video, and then you're going to tell me what's behind the scarf. And then I'm going to pause it. You guys are going to answer in the comment section. And then you're going to tell me what's behind the scarf. Okay, from these options, which are which are swan, picture frame, wood triangle, or crystal ball. Swan, crystal ball, picture frame, or wood triangle. Okay, from these options, what is behind the fabric? Did you make your choice? Okay, so what is your choice, everyone? In the comment section below. Romina, what is your best psychic ability guess here? Picture frame, swan,
I just maybe I don't
triangle.
know, a swam.
Okay, and crystal ball. So that was what everybody's guessing, right? So go ahead and put it in the comments. And if you win, because I'm like big baller Oprah with this budget here, okay, you will get your favorite prize from me that you get every Wednesday and Sunday if you get it right. But only if you get it right. Sometimes I'm a little bit too giving. you get a social distancing high five. Okay, so if you win, you're gonna get that from me right now. Let's see what we got here. Wait, is that your final answer, Romina?
I mean, yeah, I'm a psycho.
You don't sound so you don't sound so confident. You don't
Because
sound so
when you were,
confident.
listen, when you were talking, I only felt right. I don't know what that means. You know what I
Right, right,
mean?
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt right.
You're so funny. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, from these options, what is behind the fabric? Did you make your choice? Okay, put it in the comment section below. Let's see what it is. Did you get it? Okay, so it was
I'm not
trying.
psychic.
That is okay. For those of you who at home who did get it, you're gonna get my social distancing high five. So go ahead. Good job, everybody. Romina, you can still have one because I missed you, girl. How did you guys feel like you did with that? And of course, we have this little test every Wednesday and Sunday night. Oh, no one sucks here, okay? There, no one is a loser here. We just have non-winners, all right? So don't worry about it. Non-winners, no losers here on Divine Encounters. Okay, and May, she also close but no cigar, and that is okay. So, but I appreciate you guys trying, and that's really all that it's about is you guys trying and having a fun moment and raising your vibe. Because when we do these little exercises, it's like using our childlike energy, our wonderment, our innocence, and it raises your vibe. Just being silly, it doesn't matter. It's not about getting it right or wrong. It's just about being.
Yes.
Something so simple is just about being.
Yeah. Joy.
And joy.
All need. Yes.
Course. And in a few minutes, stay tuned because we're going to be having our midweek check-in very, very soon. So, Romina, is there any other beings that you want to share with us? Well, we got 5 more minutes left.
Yes. Ooh, okay, quick. So I have a ton actually, because I do have lots of stones that I work with. And sometimes I take pictures of them because I do feel the energy coming out of them. And, stones, they work like antennas. And portals sometimes. So I'm not trying to tell people go and buy a stone. I'm just sharing my experience when I work with energy. That's all. And so I have a Hathor showing up in one of my stones. And I just took a random picture. And you see the eyes, the nose, and the face. Maybe you might not see it, but then.
Oh, yeah, I do see it.
Yeah, it's a Hathor.
It looks like 2 big eyes.
Yes.
Right,
hold on. I have it drawn for those who didn't see it. I want to do it quick so everybody. That's similar to the face that it shows. Where is the camera? There, you see? And I did it in black and white, so I'm sorry. I can't see myself when I'm showing.
No, it's good. You can see.
Okay. Okay, so that's one Hathor that it came.
Can you guys see it at home? The eyes. Can you guys point it out, or can you see it there?
Eye, nose, eye, and mouth, and it has like a triangle face. And I'm gonna show you a Hathor from Egypt, a statue. This is the being, but it's an ancient being, so it doesn't look so young and feminine. The one that I have in the picture. So the Hathors are usually when you are working with vocals, they use a lot of sound. And so I was doing some of that when this being showed up in the stone. I do have many films and photos of beings, but the most recently one that I have is the other day I was doing a video for India. I was just given they asked me a question about energy, and I felt myself. And I always carry my crystals with me because I know sometimes they show up there to say hi, and they.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. And it is in the video on YouTube if anybody wants to check it out. But I just took pictures so you guys will see it. So this is the video I'm talking about energy. And that is hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm going to stand up to see what I'm doing. And here you have the crystals. And in the crystal you have a kappa being. A kappa is a Japanese reptilian. Where is my finger? Hold on. Let me grab a pencil. So, and here you have a kappa being. I'm going to show you a different picture better. And in the other one, you have mantis green bean. Do you see it? If you don't see it, it's fine, but
I was trying to see it.
Wait, let me show you a better picture. So that was just to give you an example where it happened, but now I took a blow-up picture. That's a mantis being.
Oh, I understand.
And in the white stone is where the mantis being shows up. There.
Oh.
You see it now? It has the eyes, and the triangle face.
Oh, I do see it.
Hold on. And you can pull up the video from YouTube. I mean, you can see them yourself. I don't have like computer skills to show you guys very well, but you can see it in the video. There is another being on the top, but the most clear is the mantis being. And the other one is a kappa reptilian. You can find information about them with Japanese history. The other one in the other stone, it looks kind of like a turtle type.
It does look like a turtle.
See it? Eye, and then the nose.
Ooh.
And then the hand down there is the hand. Where's the hand? There. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to aim this.
No, you can. Let me pull it closer. There we go. A little closer. Yeah.
Eye and the. Let me see. Eye, and then that thing that it looks like a bird mouth.
Wow. This has been super informational, Romina. I really am so thankful that you've been here. Can you just let people know where they can reach you at and find you at one more time?
I mean, if people want to say hi, I just have my Instagram account. It's my first name, last name, and I do not have a website yet. I'm sorry, guys. But I just share my experiences. I do have many more photographs or videos if anybody wants to see. But the reason why I share this is just for people to know that they are real and that they want for us to take care of Earth.
Yes.
And they want for us to know that they're real. Like they showed up everywhere if you pay attention. And usually you can see them easier through photographs or videos because our eyes, they're completely in a different zone. We don't really pay attention to subtle things. So
thank you, Romina. And you guys know where you can reach her. And she is there available to answer any of your questions. And of course, leave your comments there at the bottom. And I'm sure she can reply back to you if you have any questions, or you can get a hold of her on Instagram. Thank you, Romina, for being here. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now, everybody, the midweek check-in. Okay, coming into the midweek check-in, and let's just see what is happening for the energy around us for the rest of the week. Let me move this microphone out of the way. And we're going to pull some blessings up here for you. And of course, I go live every Wednesday and Sunday evening with your horoscope on Sunday evening for all signs. All signs blessings check-in on Sunday night, of course. And you can catch this replay on all of these platforms right here. You are so welcome, May. All right, let's see. Let's get this out of there so you can see the platforms. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and grab some blessings. And this is current energies happening right now. So we're going to go ahead and start this off with Angel Raphael bringing in opportunity. So we talked a lot about in the beginning of the week about opportunities abound. And mind you, these are blessings. So these are energetic frequencies that are being activated and implemented into your energy field as we speak. And you, in order for you to have opportunities, see the opportunities, recognize these opportunities are happening for you. And opportunities do not come from human beings. Opportunities do not come because someone is in charge of what opportunities you will or will not have in your life. This comes from something greater than that, something above us, the thing that is that you call source, universe, God. That energy comes from there. Opportunities come from there. And there is not one person who can take any of your opportunities away. All right. So sit in your serenity, sit in your knowing, sit in your peace, knowing that if somebody is standing in your door, if somebody is standing in your doorway and you think they are the reason responsible for stopping your opportunities from flowing in, just like that, universe will move them out of your way. They will move them out of the doorway and open a new window for you or open a new door for you, because not one person is in charge of any of your opportunities that come to you, that is spoken onto your life by the universe. So be in peace and be in that knowing and be in that serenity. And look at this. I just want to show you something. This is the card you guys just had. You had the Serenity card, Angel Faith. But not only did you get Angel Faith one time, who is the Faith Angel? But you actually got her two times. You guys got her both times, doubling up. Okay, this is like basically giving you a double dose of like, hey, don't worry about it. Hey, it's going to come to fruition. The money is coming. The breakthrough is coming. The understanding is coming. The love is coming. The joy is coming. I just feels like there is an opportunity for you for the rest of the week to enjoy, to be in your bliss, to be in your love. And I feel like particularly for you guys, because we are today is the full moon in Pisces. So this is kind of like that energy of dramatic transformation happening. And transformation, it can be discomforting, it can be uncomfortable, it can be difficult. So we have here Lady Kuan Yin. Let's get this in frame. All right, here we go. We have Kuan Yin here, and she is talking about compassion, release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and the light that is within you, because these opportunities are not going to come from opinions. They're not going to come from judgments. These opportunities are coming to you in a loving way. And that's because the universe recognizes if we give you these opportunities, this is what you're going to do with them. You don't recognize, and how could you? How could you possibly understand what opening a crack of a door will do for your entire life unless you open the door? Okay, open the door. Take that with you. Take that opportunity. It is being opened for you. And this message is a huge message of love today. Look at Mother Mary Magdalene, okay, or Mary Magdalene rather. Unconditional love. Love yourself and others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. And we have to look at our challenges in our lives as opportunities, because that's what they are. You have asked for something at some point. It could be strength, it could be grace, it could be peace, it could be money, it could be love. And the universe is going to confront you with tests, so that way you can see the contrast of the things that serve you and don't serve you. But while you're going through this transformation, while you're going through this process, do it with a kind heart towards yourself. Do it with a kind voice towards yourself. Do this for yourself as if you were speaking to your best friend, your best mate, and allow that energy of compassion to come through, an understanding and a knowing to come through. I don't feel like there's any rush for this opportunity. And anytime that we choose not to take an opportunity, something else comes along. But know that all opportunities are windows of grace opening for you. Essentially, what I'm saying by that is that the universe is blessing you with a window of grace. So sometimes we feel like we have a lot of passion stirring inside of us, and we don't act on that passion. That is the universe blessing you with that passion, and it's letting you know, act now. This is why I'm blessing you with passion. This is why I'm blessing you with opportunity, so that you act now, not 6 months from now when you've thought about it and ruminated over it over and over again, unneededly, but now. This is saying express yourself through creative activities. And I want to state that there is nothing unproductive about creating art. There is nothing unproductive about diving into something that makes you feel loving to yourself, connected to yourself, grounding yourself. Creating is why we are all here. We are here as creators to bring things into the world, and that could be music or poetry or art. And not one thing is greater than the other, but it's about connecting to your most authentic self. Because every time you do something for you and you connect to that authenticity inside of you, the universe brings you more opportunities into your life because you're managing your energy so well. So take these opportunities as a moment of kudos for you and give yourself a pat on the back, because that's you doing what you need to do, showing up in the manner you need to show up. And that is why this is being granted to you, because you are doing the right things. I hope you join me Sunday night for your horoscope blessings predictions forecast for your week, and next Wednesday when I bring a new guest on. And if you feel like you have a divine encounter, please email me and a I will send you a intake form and we can see if you're a right fit for the show. I would love to hear your stories, so please reach out to me. This has been a phenomenal experience today, and every episode is about creating divine experiences with you, allowing you to open. I hope that you guys learned something today and took something away from this episode, as it was very informational and very connecting to topics that are near and dear to me. And we see how these kinds of experiences transform our lives. And it's not so much about taking everything you hear and saying it's true, but it's about taking the message out of the messenger and asking yourself, why was it that I came here today to hear this message? Because in there lies something for you. Nothing happens for no reason. There are no coincidences. So I hope you keep going forward and creating more divine experiences. From me, always, above all else, I wish for you that you go in love, light, and wisdom to know thyself, love thyself, and remember the divine always has your back. Namaste.